riding a roller coaster. My father has a really infectious laugh. My father loves roller coasters, and so the very first, actually it's kind of weird because thinking about how I write some of the songs. I hope y'all don't mind me just talking about some of the songs. So I originally wanted to write a song even before I thought about writing Sea Rock City, because I usually write from titles, y'all. I was thinking about my first roller coaster ride. We used to go down to Panama City Beach, Florida, the week before school, every August. And of course, my father's a Baptist preacher, and that usually meant that we went with the youth. That was vacation, you know. We went with the youth retreat. Aaron is out there now with youth, but that's what we did. And so, because there was this Baptist camp called the West Florida Baptist Assembly, whatever, down there in this Panama City. So this is where my dad decided. There was this place in Panama City called Miracles Strip or whatever. You know, it's a little. So that's where I was going to ride the first roller coaster. Now, your first roller coaster you really think is huge, you know? And so there I was, and so I thought I was going to write my first song kind of about this change in perception. I was going to write about Miracle Strip. That was going to be the name of the song, you know, but instead I ended up with Sea Rock City. And really that roller coaster is still in Panama City Beach. And it's not big at all, but you know, I was scared to death, you know? I was scared to death. It's fun. My dad goes, yeah, they let it over there, you know. And this is the thing, you know, 30 years ago, roller coasters were like these wooden things. You know, it's amazing that more people weren't killed on roller coasters. You know, I mean, we think they're bad now, but I mean, they were bad, you know, rickety, you know, you could hear everybody, you know, the carts swing even as you were riding them, you know. So, anyway, so here's a little song, you know, about change.
Friday morning I was down at the Starbucks, sipping on a latte with the fat left out. I had a bagel and a sudden revelation. I'm finally living in the New South. They make Mercedes down in Vance, Alabama, and Tennessee is cranking Nissans out. I read Wall Street Journal. We're all living in the New South. They'll valet park you at the Galleria. They'll hang your coat up for you at the door. They'll take your check, your MasterCard or Visa. They love our money at those Yankee stores. It's getting hard to find the grits and gravy. I know you know what I'm talking about. Now that's the price you have to pay for progress, and to be living in the New South. We pulled ourselves up out of Old Man River and cut away all the cut-through vines. It took a while, but I think we made it. We can finally put these blues behind. We traded in our boots for Italian loafers, and Bichon Frises are our new hounds. Thanks to Disney World and Coca-Cola, we're finally living in the New South. And y'all come see us in the New South.
England, and I was talking about, you know, I was talking about the New South at a concert. I was in this place called Leicester, you know, which doesn't look like it would be pronounced that way, but I knew the proper way to pronounce it because there's a Leicester, North Carolina. I'm so proud of myself. You know? It's not Leicestershire, it's Leicester. So anyway, so I'm in Leicester, this little club called The Musician, you know, and I'm talking about New South because when I make recordings, y'all, the goal usually in most of my records is that we don't do what's called punch-in, which means we don't like make the recording tracks and have the bands and then me come in and sing like one line and then try to fix it all, you know, by electronic means. I try to go in and sing it down. We want a good recording, and we try not to do any punches. So that's the goal, and, you know, we have the tracks, and I'm singing away through South, and every time I got to Bichon Frise, I started laughing. So this was a problem, you know. I mean, I had to do this song 5 times, and because I wanted to do the whole song, not just one line, but every time I got to Bichon Frise, I started laughing. It's just one of those things, and once you start laughing in the studio, it takes me about an hour to get over it, you know. So I'm talking about how I was laughing because I wasn't really sure if I was saying that right, Bichon Frise, you know. But that's what you have to say to make it work in the song. I think it's actually like Bichon Frise or something like that. You know, it's kind of, you know, Frenchy, you know. So I'm saying this, and I'm at this place in Leicester, England, okay? And there's these 2 French people in the crowd, you know, from France. I mean, really French people. And so I said, because before I started talking, I said, is there anybody from, you know, France here? Because I didn't want to offend anybody, you know. Though I wasn't really offending them, I was offending myself because I can't speak French, you know. So and they go, well, we don't know what a Bichon Frise is. So obviously I wasn't saying it right. And I said, it's a dog, you know, a dog. D-A-W-G, right? It's a dog, you know.